Okay, now that we've got that done, let's read the headline from the Denver Post. Denver DA charges security guard with second-degree murder in fatal shooting of Patriot re- uh, reality. Then it shows a photo of a security guard, what it looks like, discharging his weapon while being sprayed by pepper spray. Lee Kenner shoots pepper. Oh yeah. Here. 30-year-old security guard will face a charge of second-degree murder for shooting and killing a participant in the Patriot rally in downtown Denver over the weekend, prosecutors announced Thursday. If convicted, Matthew Robert Dolorf could face up to 48 years in prison. Will probably be less. In prison in connected with Saturday's shooting, which his family attorney says was an act of self-defense. I say so because pepper spray can be used to blind you. It's also, kinda dangerous and can be used to take your gun. Denver District Attorney Beth McCain announced she'll file charges against Doloff on Monday. Police had arrested Doloff on suspicion of first-degree murder. More serious charges would convict a mandatory life sentence if convicted. Oh wow, this is bad. I'm bad at reading. The arrest affidavit for Dolorf was released on Tuesday. States Lee Counter, the 48-year-old demonstrator who was killed and became in a disagreement with Dolorf and Nine News producer whom Dolorf was guarding. Kelter said holding a can of pepper spray and slapped it on Dolorf's on the side of his head. He's gonna get off. Yes. Oh my god. Mad wall. Yes. Let me, Guy slaps me on the side of the head with some pepper spray and then proceeds to spray me with it. Yeah. Dolor fired the gun as Keller discharged the pepper spray, according to the affidavit. In Colorado, someone can be charged with second-degree murder if the person knowingly causes the death of another person, so yes, it does qualify. First-degree murder charges often require evidence to show that the suspect planned and intended to kill the victim, which there was none. The key difference between first and second-degree murder is the element of premeditation. Doesn't matter. In simple terms, you can intentionally kill another person with no pre-planning or without taking an opportunity to put thought into it, he said, and adding Doloff has the possibility of bonding out of jail. Premeditation is an essential of the act of planning or plotting. It can be done very quickly, Anchor said. I don't know who he is. I don't think you can premeditate in a split second. But does it? But it doesn't take that long, he then said. The amount of time it takes to premeditate is the debate in most homicides and attempted homicide trials. That is the key issue. Yeah, okay, if you say you only have to premeditate for a split second for it to be premeditated murder, let's say home invader breaks into my house. There's no evidence that I planned it, and I didn't. But I grab let's think. I grab an anonymous shotgun, and I wait for him to go down a hallway, and I see he has a knife. Well, I have now planned to shoot him. But is that really premeditation? Because I couldn't have known he was going to break in. I reacted on instincts. So, is it though? And I wasn't going to shoot, and my attorney could argue, hey, I wasn't planning to shoot him. I saw he had a knife. And that was a deadly weapon. So that's the issue. Hmm. Um, Okay, let's continue with the article. Okay. Yeah, it's not. He added that he's not surprised to see a second-degree murder charge in the Doloff case. He would also not be surprised to see the prosecutors add voluntary manslaughter to the charge at some point in the future. Why would they do that? I don't know, but prosecutors just want to put you in jail. Um, I never thought I would be charged as first degree murder, he said, because I didn't perceive the premeditation. I mean, yeah, he was just a security guard, got knocked on the head, and sprayed pepper spray, and got sprayed pepper spray. I don't and returned fire and shot him. Beyond criminal charges in the shooting, Denver officials said Doloff could face additional or criminal actions for working in Denver without the city's required multi-punitional security guard license. Okay, well then that's a civil offense. Doloff was working as a contractor for Mr. Plinkton, which Nine News had contracted with the security management at the television station. Tuesday, they requested an unarmed guard and did not know Doloff had a gun on Saturday until he opened fire. So that could also be another civil lawsuit if he was forced to sign a contract. Plankerton said the statement Monday that Doloff was not an employee but a contractor agent from a long-standing industry vendor. Doloff worked as a security contractor for more than a year, his family attorney said, including October 9 debate, which senatorial candidates John Hickenlooper and Cory Gardner debated over. Under Colorado law, a person can use deadly force in self-defense only if the person reasonably believes the other person believes the other. Less than lethal force will not be sufficient to stop an immediate threat against themselves or others. Looks like he's gonna get convicted. Denver District Attorney Office handled several high-profile homicide cases in recent years where suspects have claimed self-defense. Prosecutors in June declined to file charges against any off-duty Colorado Police Department correctors investigator who shot and killed a 16-year-old who ran through his backyard after allegedly burglarizing a nearby home. The district attorney office in 2018 charged an Uber driver with first-degree murder for fatally shooting his passenger who the driver said was attacking him. A jury acquitted the driver after trial. So, what do you guys think about this? And if I just found an article about attendee ballots, but end of video. Bye.